While I haven't gotten to do any running this week, I have gotten some distance in. I was able to get roughly a mile on the walking pad earlier this week, and then I did do a mile on the streets when I had to go to a couple of events, and the parking situation required me to do a whole lot of walking. I didn't run in that case specifically because I didn't want to be sweaty and gross at an event where I had to be relatively presentable, but it was distance nonetheless, and as they say, slow miles are just as long as fast miles, so I did get some distance in. One thing I did do to try and boost my endurance was the rain finally let up for the first time in 2.5 weeks, so I was able to get out and do some yard work, and that meant weed whacking. And pulling out the weed whacker, it's a gas-powered one, and so it has a decent amount of weight to it, and I moved quick. I got probably a half mile in because of all the spaces that I needed to do with the weed whacker, and there was some backtracking that I had to do as well. On top of that, I moved pretty quick, so it was 26 minutes where I spent most of the time, and the average heart rate was 142, 143, and I peaked at 168. So zone 3 to zone 5, I averaged zone 4. That's, for me, my zones are probably not great because I've had too much downtime and I need to get those a little bit better. However, it does mean that I've been able to make some improvements, and that is the point of my physical health journey between running and lifting. And I've been spending time in the gym as well, doing my lifting. It's all to be able to move, to be able to stay healthy, to have endurance, to live my life in a way that is active. I inherited my grandfather's golf clubs as well, so there is a distinct possibility that I'm going to learn and take up golf later this year. Probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to go out and learn how to do that. I will do it very, very poorly because I have literally never done it before. But I got the golf clubs for free. I might as well make use of them and use that as another way to improve my life. So that's where my status is at the end of this week. I'm going to try and be posting a lot more consistently moving forward, but who knows? I don't want to stress myself out about it, and I want to focus on doing the job that I am supposed to do, and that includes being a good employee, a good husband, and a good father. And so while as much as I love having an audience and the opportunity to potentially grow one, that's the least of my priorities right now.